Welcome to General Insurance Corporation of India. We are here for the recruitment of Scale 1 officers. The positions and their minimum qualifications which are being offered by GIC are as follows: Insurance, Human Resource Development, General, Finance or Accounts, Chemical Engineering, Electrical Engineering, Marine Engineering, Aeronautical Engineering, Information Engineering, Legal, Statistics, Medical, Company Secretary, Actuary and Executive PA. Important instructions: the admission to the test avenue will be allowed from 10:30 am. Candidates will not be allowed to enter the examination hall after 11:30 am. You will not be allowed to leave the examination hall after distributions of the question paper till the completion of the test. The test consists of three parts: Part A domain test, Part B general aptitude test and Part C descriptive test. Total test marks will be of 150 and duration is 2.5 hours. There is no negative marking and the question paper for written test will be bilingual, that is English and Hindi. Mere appearance or attending the written test does not imply or bind GIC to select the candidate for employment. GIC reserves the right to cancel the process if considered necessary. Your candidature for the test is provisional and is subject to your fulfilling the educational and other eligibility criteria. Please note that appearing for written test does not confer an offer of employment to you. Canvassing directly or indirectly. Now we will discuss about the detailed curriculum or syllabus for the examination. First is the Part A. The subjects are Insurance, Human Resource Development, General, Finance or Accounts and Chemical Engineering. The topics covered in the subjects can be viewed on the screen. Next is Electrical Engineering, Marine Engineering, Aeronautical Engineering, Information Technology, now comes Legal, Statistics and Medical. Next comes Company Secretary, Actuary and last but not the least Executive PA. Now we will discuss about the detailed syllabus for Part B. It includes reasoning, English, general awareness, numerical ability and computer literacy. Now, now in the next slide we will discuss about the syllabus for Part C, which includes essay, precise and comprehension. Now here we are going to discuss the sample questions for Part A. Finance or accounts, next is for chemical engineering, electrical engineering, aeronautical engineering, next we are discussing the questions for information technology. Now it is for legal. Next we have for medical. Now we have for executive PA. Now for the graduate level, the first 20 questions for the disciplines requiring graduates are same, and the next questions are from their respective desirable qualification. Now for the next 20 questions, the disciplines as follows. First is insurance. Second, we have human resource management. Next, we have for general. Statistics. Company secretary. Now we are going to discuss the sample questions for part B. The first, it includes reasoning, and the questions as follows. Next is English. Next we have general awareness. And last is the numerical ability and computer literacy. Now it is the sample questions for part C. Read the given passage and answer the following questions. The candidates can go through these questions and prepare for the examination. Directly will disqualify the candidature. Steps to attempt Part A and Part B OMR sheet. This is the provided OMR sheet. Following are the instructions given to the candidates to fill up the OMR sheet. Use of blue black point pen only. For every question, only one answer is to be marked. Mark your response only in the space provided. Rough work must not be done on this answer sheet. Use the empty space available in the question booklet for this purpose. In order to choose the correct answer, the candidate must circle the correct answer as shown below. No other way will be accepted. In column 1, the candidate has to write his name in the boxes and needs to darken the circles accordingly. In column 2, the candidate has to write his unique 10-digit roll number in the boxes and need to darken the circles accordingly. In column 3, the candidate has to write his date of birth in the boxes and need to darken the circles as well. In column 4, the candidate has to write his category in the boxes and needs to darken the circles accordingly. In column 5, the candidate has to write his question booklet set number in the boxes and needs to darken accordingly. In column 6, the candidate has to write his question booklet set number in the boxes and needs to darken the circles as well. In column 7, the candidate has to write his descriptive or subjective answer sheet number in the boxes and needs to darken the circles accordingly. The candidate has to circle all the correct answers. The answers not circled will not be counted. Overwriting is prohibited. The steps to attempt Part C descriptive and subjective answer sheet. Below is the given sheet that the candidate needs to fill the roll number and OMR answer sheet number on this sheet. Answers needs to be written on the same sheet itself. Candidate needs to write on the same sheet which is shown below. There will be 10 questions from 121 to 130 based on the comprehension. Candidates needs to write the answers on the same sheet. Question number 131 will be precise. Candidate needs to precise the given paragraph in 65 to 75 words, that is to write one word in one box. Question number 132 will be essay. Candidate needs to write an essay on the given topic in 280 to 300 words, that is to write one word in one box. Now here are some time management tips for Part A and Part B. First and foremost, candidates are required to read every question very carefully. No matter how brilliant you answer the question, if it is answered to a wrong question, it will probably be a disaster. Second, divide your time according to your approach towards the paper so that you don't run out of time at the end. Third, you should always start with the questions you know very well. This will increase your confidence and give you ample of time to attempt the difficult ones at the end. Fourth, plan your long answers because this will enable you to write quickly and confidently and also construct better answers. Fifth, if disaster strikes, that is, if you go totally blank, then do not panic. Relax and write down what you have done in your script and use the remaining time to write answers in bullet points. Next, never leave early. Sit and reread what you have written. Double check all of your answers and utilize this time efficiently. Next, we will discuss time management tips for Part C. First, the central idea. Identify the central idea and encompass it while answering any question. Next, use of pencil. Jot down all the important points immediately in the margin provided so that later you can organize your ideas and thoughts properly. Third, precision. Be precise, systematic and to the point, that is, write on and about the central idea and do not deviate from it. Fourth, avoid using flowery language. Use of simple and regular English words when writing your composition. Next, spellings. If in exam you are confused with the spelling of a particular word, try using another synonymous word, the spelling of which you know. Sixth, sentences and syntax. Try to avoid long and winding answers. We should always make an effort to write short, precise sentences with correct grammar. Seventh, appealing. We should write our answers in such a way that would interest the reader and impress him. Next, originality. We need to put down our own ideas because that's what they want to see and not somebody else's ideas and end words. Eighth, easy. Easy topics does the job just fine. Choose the topic you can naturally write on without any difficulty. Ninth, time. Time management is very important in any exam. Do not give too long to any particular question and try to attempt all. Last, handwriting. Handwriting plays a vital role. Use a good pen and avoid scratching of words or sentences. Please remember, a clean piece of work adds to the appeal of your painstakingly written English descriptive paper. Now here are some do's and don'ts. Admission to the test center will be on production of the admit card only. Also bring one photo identity proof for verification purposes. At the test center, you must occupy the seat allotted against your roll number and you are expected to maintain discipline. Mobile phone, pager, electronic calculator, etc. shall not be permitted during the test. Ensure that your signature and invigilator's signature are put on the OMR sheet and descriptive sheet. Failure of any of these will be treated as invalid. Please hand over the question booklet and OMR sheet and descriptive sheet to the invigilator before leaving. Candidate is required to carry his own stationery. Thank you for watching this video.